Hello everyone, so happy to know that you guys are back for another one of my videos, and here today we're going to be doing little tiny gouache paintings in this sketchbook. Here today I have with me my little tiny backpack that carries all my art supplies, the miniatures, and we have the brush cleaner, we have a little tiny rag, and then more inside this backpack is just a little spray bottle. It's very tiny and cute, and then I have a little tiny charm on the side of the backpack, and this is where I put my gouache and my little tiny sketchbook and my binder clip. And here's the little tiny spray bottle. Works very well and is enough water for my gouache. And here on the side with me, I have my watercolor brush, but that does not fit in my little tiny backpack, so I had to put that separately in my other bag. I have been meaning to do a little mini gouache series for quite some time, so I found that today was a perfect day to take this little tiny sketchbook since we are going to the orchard all the way up in Washington, and that's where I'll be doing most of my paintings. For this first page, I'm sketching the mountain ranges that I saw from a distance. I decided to paint something that was far away so that way I had enough time to finish the sketch and observe what it is that I was sketching. Because the car ride was very shaky, I decided to keep this sketch very simple and I limited my colors and I only did a little bit of laying. So there's not a lot going on here. Um, but yeah, hope you guys like the little tiny sketchbook and painting. I'm gonna leave you guys here for just a few seconds and then I'll be back with more voiceover. Just to let you know, the ASMR portion of the video is in the other half of the video only because there was a lot of noise here in this car ride, so I didn't want to leave you guys with some ruckus. So yeah, that's why I decided to do a voiceover for this half of the portion of the video. But then later on, you guys will actually hear me in person. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, bye. During the portion of this sketch, the sun was blinding me and I could barely see what it was that I was doing, but it turned out really good. So I'm happy for that. I was able to finish it. And now let's head to the orchard where the first thing I do is paint this little angel that was requested of me to do so by one of the aunties. Look at all these apples. Came to an orchard. I'm getting lots of inspiration for Puff and Fluff right now. It's really hot. It's in the 90s. Holy crap, look at that huge dandelion. It's humid. I think there's a heat wave going on right now. But I want to look at the cows. I'm going to go look at the cows. Oh my god, look at the cows. So cute. The little cows. Hi, cows. So what I'm gonna do right now is paint some cows. Well, not paint some cows. I'm gonna paint two little cows that I see here in front of me. So I'm gonna start off with something like this. Even though there's a little bit of a breeze, the breeze is very humid. So I'm just dealing with the humidity right now, and it's hot. Just gonna start off with the grass. Primero voy a pintar el pastito. Luego ahorita le enseño las vaquitas que están por aquí. A ver si puedo quitar esto un poco. Creo que no voy a usar esto. I feel like that's getting in the way of like what I'm trying to paint here. We don't have a complete palette, so we're trying to use the minimum color that we have here. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. This is what the painting looks like, and the cows that I was painting are those two over there, but they did move. And here are the other little cows. I was gonna paint them, but then I decided not to because they were just moving too much and I wouldn't be able to capture them. But those ones were just grazing. They moved about like 3 times or so, but I was still able to like capture their silhouette. My brush is pretty big, so I think I might need to get a thinner brush for this sketchbook just because I'm not able to get the lines that I want to and the shape of stuff. So I'm definitely going to get a thinner brush for this sketchbook. It's a bit too wide, so I'm going to go do that anytime that I'm in Portland. But yeah. Okay, so now it's time to sketch the apple. We're going to start off with this color again. I've been using this color quite a lot. It just shows up quite a bit in these paintings that you're going to see here. So that's what we're going to do. During the sketch, it was just way too hot to be painting out here, and I was also wearing sweatpants, so that made it even worse. So that meant that I had to keep the sketch very simple. We are at the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And if you have yet to subscribe but you like this video, go ahead and do so. And if you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment if you want to. But please be kind down in the comments. And this is what the sketch looks like. That is it, everyone, and I will see you when I see you.